by quickly Smith now.
Obi aboni di no kotie na record
For Raja.
Abi abasa, ti wey na obi sua no no.
You know, gain some dominance in the middle of the pitch. They've now played since, you know, going one up. Since then, the likes of Hilary Adabo, you know, Ajay, and then also Darko. They've really been dominant and strong in midfield.
Zaniti called to action once again. Samartex fouls Azrida.
He's been very, very, you know, resolute at the right-hand side, both in defense and also in attack. And you'd be thinking it was Azrida that actually caught, you know, the foot of Samartex at that point.
Aqua up against Zeruni. Here is Azrida, the goal scorer, up against Ajay. It is still Azrida. Bellamari. They're trying to double up into the area of Samartex. A chance for Raja. Can they get the equalizer? And what a beautiful finish. Raja are back in business. Mohamed Bulak Suit brings Raja back on level pegging. It's Samartex 2, Raja 2. Mohamed makes it 2-2.
It's pandemonium over there in the section where the Ultras are, but just look at that. So easily done. Carving open the Samartex defense with cheeky ease and the movement of the ball, you know, from the players. And just look at that from the left-hand side. Sewonu just couldn't intercept that one. But you'd be thinking they had men behind the ball.
I tell you what, the pass was good, but look at him, completely off mark. The awareness to calm himself down and hit the ball past Kofiba. I think he's been let loose and open by his defense, Kofiba.
Yeah, and they make it so difficult for Samartex with their movement of the ball. And you could see the likes of Tete, Aqua struggling to deal with the runs of the Raja attackers. It's a tall order again for Samartex now.
Adabo wins the foul for Samartex.
Yeah, a little bit of elbow there on Adabo. Now you've been thinking after going a goal down, with the way they responded with so much character, you know, and resilience. At this point, they will just have to keep their calm, and just like, you know, the gaffer's demeanor on the touchline, that calm character, that calm personality will also be exhibited by the players on the pitch.
Here is the J for Samartex. Hilary Adabo. Afu can go forward. Nope, he's been stopped in his tracks. Bulak scored in that first game against the Nigeria. Chance for Samartex. Big chance, and how did Jetua miss this one? Could have doubled his tally and put Samartex ahead, Jetua.
That should be hit to the back of the net from that distance. Jetua had the right power behind it. The technique to hit that one was good, but it lacked precision. But just look at that. Just hit it with the laces. Could have just directed that one a bit on target.
You're thinking he could have gone with the instep, the inside of his boots for a placement, but at that moment he instinctively went in with the laces for a power drive, and he missed from inches. Yeah. How has Tete fumbled to lose that ball.
It's quite awkward, if you should ask me, Tete. Like, it's all about keeping your patience. It's something we saw from them even when they went 1-0 down. You know, and now it's more like a 4-4-2 with J2 joining the three-man midfield. So trying to overcrowd the middle sector. And that's where you expect the likes of Mama and Efsen to work extremely hard up front, try to run down the channels, you know.
Kafifi is trying to find Zeruni, and someone who flicks it back to Kofi Ba. He's trying to pick out Efsen. It's a good ball. Kafifi arrives and has the ball back, and Efsen is up against Zaniti. Here is Efsen. Hits it back to Dako. Ajay lost control, but Adabo wins the foul for Samartex.
He was relentless there, Hilary Adabo. Now after losing that ball, he tried to recover it with that no press, and it was Azrida fouling him.
Samartex are preparing to introduce their star player, Baba Moussa.
Un moment train, un moment petit-déj. Allez relax au boulot en train. Découvrez l'abonnement qui vous convient sur sncb.be.
En dan komt dat moment dat al het meesterschap verandert in ongeëvenaarde koffie. Lavazza Espresso, gecreëerd door de maestro's van espresso.
For this game, and he's going to have the next 20 minutes to prove his quality to this Samartex side, Baba Moussa.
Not also forgetting that they still have, you know, the title defense still in mind, and he'll be pivotal for them as well.
Solomon Ajay is behind this free kick, and Ajay bends when he takes the deflection, and it's a corner for Samartex.
You'll be thinking that would have been on target, but the wall right through does its job.
Corner taken. Samartex with a chance. It's Adamus. Baba Musa's first touch. Baba Musa.
Would have been spectacular if he had hit that one. If that one had found the back of the net with just his first touch in there. He tried to improvise with it on his weaker left foot, hitting that on the 10. But they've really missed his presence on the pitch, especially when attacking.
Afo, he's giving the ball away. Here is Zilla. Someone who steps up to mop up, Zilla is not giving up. Here is Zilla. Finally, Baba Musa tracks back to win it. Here is Okran. First involvement, Ajay. Dangerous place to give away possession. Here is Azrida. A chance for Raja, but it's cleared away by Sawanu after the initial block. Okran. Chetia. Zeruni. For Raja. Nadi Bibola. Minutes at the Accra Sports Stadium. African Champions League. Second preliminary round game between Ghanaian champions Samartex and Moroccan giants Raja, and it's 2-2. A game that has never been short of action and tense moments.
And with 4 goals scored already, you still think they still have enough in their tanks, you know, to get a winning goal. We saw that effort some few seconds ago from Raja. It will be a cruel time to concede by either side.
Final and second water break for these two teams. Raja has been the more purposeful side in the second half. Samartex not stepping it up like they did after conceding the opening goal.
And they've given away some cheap goals here. Yeah, you could also be talking about Zniti's, you know, Harless today. But for Samartex, it's been the defensive organization that has really let them down. Some cheap goals to give away earlier on in the first half. The first goal by Azrida, where they were caught napping for a second and they were punished for it. And Sniti also took over the headlines, you know, making two horrendous mistakes, gifting Samartex the lead. And then again in the second half, saw Raja working their way, you know, asking questions, you know, of the defensive setup of Samartex, and then they were rewarded with a good goal from close range. And, you know, so far it's been good for both teams, but, you know, for Samartex's defense, coming into this game, they've played 4 competitive games without conceding. To concede 2 in a matter of 60-65 minutes should tell you that there's more work to be done in defense for them.
More work to be done in defense for Samartex, but these fans would not mind how Samartex will feel. They've taken off their shirts, anticipating a positive end to this game. After going on top, they were pegged back, and then they are level pegging.
They've really been on their toes since the blast of the whistle, the Ultras.
Some games of the Champions League, some have ended, some are ongoing. The defending champions, Ali, have beaten Goma here by 3-0. The Kidaha down by 1-0 against Esperance. San Pedro is drawing goalless with Al Hilal Omdurman. And later on, Stade Abidjan will play against Milo FC. Earlier yesterday, there were some exciting games. AJ is a foul. Free kick. Samartex, it is Zila, the culprit.
And that was a late challenge from Zila. You could see AJ with it outside of his boots, trying to locate Efsen, who was making the run. They've been good with those balls into the channels for Mama and Efsen to feed on.
Solomon AJ. Here is Afo. He's not been at his overlapping best today, but he's provided some stability at the back for them. Now Tete in the middle to Okran. Okran finds Baba Musa. Not as sharp as he used to be, but here's Tete with a cross. It's cleared away by Kafifi. Afo. AJ. Cleared by Bellamari. Azrida. Raja on the move again. Same space. They exploited to get the equalizer, but this time Samartex will defend their lines well. Ebenezer Aqua. There's a calm control from the captain.
Their passing ability now.
It's a brilliant ball from Okran to pick out Emmanuel Mama. Mama finds Solomon AJ. AJ is twisting and turning. Mama wants it. AJ keeps it. Okran with a drive from a distance. It's cleared back by Arasi. Adabo. Here is Afo. Clever play from the left back. Adabo is trying to locate Samuel Tete. It's a beautiful switch. Good control from Tete. Tete has got Bellamari. He swings in the cross, but it's straight to Sniti. No troubles for the Moroccan side.
It's more like expansive football, but that's Kafifi on the turf now. They're trying to expand the pitch, make it as wide as they can, and we've seen Afo, you know, with some overlapping runs in the last 5 minutes, and also Tete alone stationed at the right-hand side of attack for Samartex.
So, yesterday some games in the Champions League were cleared. I was telling you about some exciting fixtures. TP Mazembe went away to beat Red Arrows by 2-0, and The neighbors of Raja, FAR Rabat, drew 2-2 with Al Marik. Young Africans beat CBE SA 1-0. Orlando Paris went away to beat Galaxy 2-0. Petro Atletico lost 2-1 to Maniama Union. Pyramid drew 1-1 with APR FC. AS Douani of Ouagadougou beat CR Belouizdad 1-0. Joliba of Mali also beat Asco di Kara 1-0. Mbabani Swallows lost to former champions Mamelodi Sundowns. And here at the Accra Sports Stadium, 76 minutes, Samartex 2, Raja 2.
Still tight in the first leg, and Samartex couldn't be any prouder of this performance they put up. You know, coming up against giants like Raja, 3 times CAF Champions League champions, and also 2 times winners of the CAF Confederations Cup.
Raja 2.
Was always going to be a daunting task for them. Still tight
Afo
in the first leg, and
wins the free kick.
Samartex couldn't be any prouder of this performance they put
preventing
up.
him from taking the
You know,
free kick.
coming up against giants like
Zeruni should be called to order. Afo
Raja, 3 times CAF Champions League champions, and also 2 times
76
winners of the
minutes,
CAF
Samartex
Confederations
2,
Cup.
Raja 2.
Was always going to be a daunting task for them. Still tight
Afo
in the first leg, and
wins the free kick.
Samartex couldn't be any prouder of this performance they put
preventing him
up.
from taking the free
Coming
kick.
up against giants like
Zeruni should be called to order. Afo
Raja, 3 times
play from
CAF Champions League champions,
Raja.
and
Giving
also 2
the ball
times
away
winners
here.
of the
Samartex
Confederations
2,
Cup.
Sawara 2.
Was
Adabo
always going to be a daunting task for them. Still tight
Afo
in the first leg, and
wins the free kick.
Samartex couldn't be any prouder
Zeruni
of this performance they put
preventing him
up.
from taking the free kick.
Coming up against giants like
Zeruni should be called to order. Afo
Raja, 3 times
play from
CAF Champions League champions,
Raja.
and
Giving the ball away here. Samartex 2. Substitution for
was
Raja.
always going to be a daunting task for
Sabir
them. Still tight.
Bugreen. Afo is coming in. Wins the free kick.
Samartex couldn't be any prouder
Zeruni
of this
plays.
performance they
Preventing
put
him
up.
from taking the free kick.
Coming up against giants like
Zeruni should be called to order. Sabir Bugreen.
Raja,
He scored
3 times
playing from
CAF
twice.
Champions League champions,
Raja
and
in the first
also 2 times
right on the
winners of the
preliminary stage. Substitution
Championship
he
Cup.
scored
Was
Raja.
always going to be a daunting task for
Sabir
them.
go
Still
for
tight.
Raja to help them in the coming in one thumping of free kick. NFG he comes into the free kick.
There's been Christian Light from the left
Sabir
side,
Bugreen.
Abuzo Raja.
He
No goals
scored
for him this afternoon in this game.
Bugreen is a former player of Esperance de Tunis. He joined Raja last year and has already become an integral part of this Raja team. He's represented Belgium at the under-19. Bugreen. 2 substitutions for Samartex. They want to bring in more attacking players. I've seen Seydou Abubakar and I've also seen Gordon Sefa getting ready to be introduced by Nuruddin. So it is Emmanuel Mama and Solomon Ajay who make way for Sefa and Abubakar.
And if these substitutions are anything to go by, there it tells you that Nuruddin is not relenting at all. These are attacking substitutions, throwing more men forward, Sefa from the flanks and Abubakar playing a bit more central together with Efsen.
Same for the opponents. They've introduced Bugreen. You're thinking they would have been satisfied picking a point from this game, but they've also not dropped their gas in search of the winner. Sefa trying to pick out Baba Musa. The height on the ball was too much for Musa and they get a corner.
And already they're attacking with some intent since the introduction of Sefa. We've spoken about him. Has so much pace.
Okran. Sefa drives but is wayward.
At least he wouldn't really be too hard on himself for trying that. It was a long strike from Afo that ended them. That second goal, Efsen on the rebound. And you would be expecting more, runs and some crosses from Sefa, who's playing from the left-hand side.
Good play from Tete. to go past. And Afati has gone quiet in the second half. Looking at how he tortured the defense of Samartex in the first half, but he had the goal, Samartex. Here is Baba Musa. He's been quiet since arriving in the game. Here is Adabo Okran. In the middle of the park, he finds Afo. Afo gets to Abubakar. There's an appeal for a handball against Abubakar. Referee is closer and saw better. That's a handball. But it's no foul. Okran. Adabo. Sawanu calmly possessing and trying to create the openings. Afo. Now Sefa. Good ball to Jetia, but he can't control it well. Sawanu with a drive. Disappointing effort from the centre back. It's a goal kick.
A good build-up nonetheless from Samartex. Afo now joining the attack. He has the freedom to move forward, something we've not really seen him do all afternoon. Sawanu trying to latch onto that loose ball. There's no way this was going to trouble Zniti.
You know what Zniti is trying to tell his teammate? He should have stayed on the field. You see Bellamari for the first 8 people to get to him, but he decided to get up. He wanted him to stay so some seconds could tick away, but
yeah, of course,
he stayed on his feet, and the goalkeeper isn't happy with that.
And you would try to understand him because they've been under some, amount of pressure in the last 2 minutes by Samartex. So any moment at all, you take it, and use that as a breather.
That pass was meant for the big man up front. Didn't show so much interest, Zeruni. Zeruni has gone past Adabo and still hangs on to possession. The last time North African teams visited Ghana, the Ghanaian teams failed to win. Ali beat Mediama 2-0. They beat Mediama 1-0 in Kumasi in the group stages. And then Dreams FC also lost to Zamalek by 3-0. And here, Samartex are struggling to get a goal that'll take them into the lead against Raja of Morocco. The North Africans seem to have the edge anytime they visit. But that Brecum Chelsea 5-0 thumping of Raja, I'm sure will still be fresh on their minds anytime there's a mention of Ghana in the Continental Club competition.
Exactly, and they'll be looking at the scoreboard and thinking this is something positive, something to go into the second leg, with. And you mentioned the last 2 North African teams to visit the country, and it's worth noting that the Ghanaian teams failed to score in those 2 games. Dreams failing to score against Zamalek, and then also Mediama failing to score against Al Ahly. So for Samartex also to put 2 at the back of Raja's net tells you there's positive, but then at the defensive end, more work needs to be done.
Isaac Afo, ball is headed back to Adabo. Azrida, he's allowed Arasi to take it to Bellamari. Azrida, Okra goes in with a sliding challenge. Referee waves play on. Green, some lovely solo run, but he's stopped by Sawano. The former Esperance player wants to announce his presence, but on the other side, it is Baba Musa on the offensive. Tried to squeeze one to Sefa, but it's clever defending by Bulaksut.
Oh, some good defended from Bulaskut, going down in time, reading the game, you know, the weight of that pass, sliding to intercept that one neatly. Now you can see they only attack with limited numbers, knowing that, you know, a draw here will be a good result heading back for the second leg in Morocco.
Here is Sebeneza Okran. His elder brother played for Simba of Tanzania. Daniel Okran in the Confederations Cup a couple of years ago, from a football family, Okran.
That's quite disappointing from Samuel Tete. Barely seen such wayward crosses from him. And it's also partly due to the fact that there's no one helping him at the right hand side. Jetia.
Anas Zeniti has gone down again, the Moroccan shot stopper. He's complaining about his feet. He's been attended to by his teammate, Anas Zeniti.
He's really made a headline so far in this game. Zeniti.
He's made a negative headlines. Here is Afo, Okran, Baba Musa heads it down to Okran. Now, Sefa, Adabo, Sawanu, Aqua. 2 minutes away from the 90, and Aqua has given the ball away in a poor fashion. But Sawanu will step up for the defensive duties. Here's Adabo trying to find Seydou Abubakar. It's a foul for Samartex as Jetia is brought down by Azrida, who should be careful. He's already picked up a yellow, Azrida.
He's already on a booking here this afternoon, and Jetia would see Azrida trying to maneuver his way to just nick that ball in between the legs of Jetia, catching him in the process. And at this point, you can sense that Raja do not want to, you know, commit more men forward. They just want to see to the end of the game.
89 minutes. Ebenezer Okra has got power, but Tete goes in with a killer. Ball forced to Adabo on his left foot, and he goes over the top for a goal kick. Mansour Nanset will be coming in for Raja Casablanca. We are doing 4 additional minutes. 90 minutes already up. Both Zeruni and Afati have somehow been very quiet in the second half.
Yeah, they have, due to the pressure on them, both players. And now you can see the fullbacks of Samartex also joining the attack. They're pressing for the match winner.
Samartex have a throw-in, last touch coming up. Bellamari, so time for the change to be done. Zila, Marwan Zila goes out for Mansour Nashe. Spotting number 8.
It's all about game management now. Trying to bring in fresh limbs just to help with the defensive duties.
We're into 1 minute of the additional 4 minutes already. Samartex 2, Raja Casablanca 2. Mansour is the center forward, so Raja are not really stepping back. Zniti makes a firm grip.
Goes down again.
Ah, il est temps de connaître la valeur de votre voiture. Alors vendez votre voiture.be va illuminer votre journée. Saisissez les informations de votre véhicule en ligne et recevez son prix de vente.
Get you off guard in situations like this when you go to sleep.
And they've punished Samartex twice in this game due to a lapse in defense and concentration.
Referee whistles and takes the decision in favor of the Ghanaians.
And you're talking about conceding at this point, and it would be bad, for either side as well. We've seen some top-notch defending from both teams in the second half.
Adabo, Okran to Tete, and Tete swings in across, away by Kafifi. Here's Bellamari. He's been resolute at the left back for them, Bellarami. Aqua beats his moving forward. Another foul for Samartex. Sifa has brought an extra spark since arriving. Final seconds of additional time. Samartex, red card.
He was already on a booking. It's quite surprising that he only showed the yellow card.
So that's the incident that is taking him off. He's got to take a late shower. Mohamed Boulaksoud, he's on a score sheet and gets himself booked and sent off.
Yeah. The referee tried to stamp his authority.
Yes, and I see some heckling there. The Moroccan players not having anything. Azrida is the player that gets the yellow card. The second bookable offense. I thought it was Boulaksoud, but it still doesn't change it because he's also on the score sheet. So a goal scorer is sent off, but it's the identity that is important.
Exactly.
Boulaksoud has scored at least in the game, but Azrida scores and he's been sent off.
A moment ago you were talking about the fact that he just has to keep
be careful,
his head down and trying to be careful.
Isaac Upwood delivers. Samartex have it back again. Additional minutes already up to throw into Samartex. Afo takes it right into the box. Here is Baba Musa. Afo goes down, waiting for the referee's whistle. Referee doesn't look at the direction. Here is Okran. Zeruni is coming forward. Okran finds Samuel Tete. The final moments of this 4-goal thriller. Aqua. Now Tete sends in a cross. That's a seat bicycle kick from Abubakar. And that wraps it up for this 4-goal thriller at the Accra Sports Stadium. That's the final whistle. For the first time this season, Samartex concedes, and they've ended up with just a point from this big clash against the well-established force in African football. The three-time African champions have picked up a very, very valuable away point against the African Champions League debutants, Samartex. It's an exciting 4-goal thriller, but it will be Samartex who will be looking back and thinking that they should have done better from this game.
Maybe thinking Coach Nuri and Abadu will be picking up the positives from this game. They played so well, you know, at some point, but it was just the lapse in concentration for them in defense as well. You spoke about the fact that they played 4 competitive games without conceding, and in 90 minutes they conceded 2 to a very, very strong Raja side that has won the Confederation twice in the last 6 seasons. It tells you the pedigree of this Raja team. But for Samartex, they didn't fail to disappoint. It was a good game for them. They only need to work on their defense heading into the second leg.
Full time at the Accra Sports Stadium. CAF preliminary round, first leg. FC Samartex 1996 2. Raja Casablanca 2.
Coach,
Yeah,
you didn't lose, but I'm sure you feel as if it's a defeat.
yeah. I'm not a happy person, but I think that we didn't disgrace ourselves. But it's like the equalizer during the second half is like we just dish it out to them, and that is small from we didn't defend well in that situation.
You had so many chances in this game to have won comfortably. What happened?
Yeah, that is we were wasteful in front of goal. And I think that caused we are aware that when you make minor mistakes, they punish you for that. So, but all not said, we are going to fight back. Now we have seen them. I've seen how they play, so I also see how I'll strategize to go there. They are using some antics and all those things. So we'll see how we can be very, very resilient and then fight. We have to imbue in the boys' fighting spirit, and then so that we can go and fight them there.
Can Samartex cause one of the biggest upsets in African football?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Thank you, Coach.
It's a possibility.
Coach, 2-2 here. You must be happy.
No, I must not be happy. I'm not happy. I'm happy because we don't lose the game. But normal, we must win this game. Of this field where we play, it's not possible to play. But how we play today, I say congratulations. That is big win for my team. And because of that, I'm proud of this young. How he play and where we play of this field, very difficult, very difficult.
Many chances for Samartex. They also were unlucky sometimes.
Sometimes, but sometimes. That is the football. I say thank you very much to Ghana. Thank you very much for these people. And thanks, special thanks for our supporter who coming with us here. Thank you very much and see you inshallah in Casablanca, in Morocco.
Thank you, sir.
The journey to the group stages of the African Champions League begins for the Ghanaian champions, and the Raja Casablanca, they square it off in the first leg game of the second preliminary over White Sox to match.